probably the most common pitfall is they don't really realize what it is that they've agreed to. This is one that is very difficult to avoid in our modern times because we are faced with lengthy documents all the time that we are almost forced to go along with. Really no realistic opportunity to get familiar with the terms of the contract. I'll give you an example. Just a couple of days ago, there was a notification on my iPhone that it was time to update to the most recent operating system that Apple has come out with. And I thought, well, I want to stay current here, so I went through and pushed all the buttons I needed to push to download the update to the new system. And then it said, oh wait, first, before we allow you to download this to your iPhone, we want to make sure that you're in agreement with the terms of our licensing agreement here. So push this button to review the terms. And then it comes up with this super complex document going through all of the licensing terms for this software, and at the bottom of it there's a box that you can check for I agree, and once you've agreed, then you can download the software. If you don't agree, you can't download the software. There's no opportunity to chat about it with Apple. Hey, you know what, I really don't feel comfortable with this term here on that's not going to happen. You either take it or leave it. And that's really how a lot of the contracts that we encounter, especially as consumers, are today. There's really no opportunity for negotiation. To some extent, that is unavoidable. But even in a business context, you will frequently encounter very sophisticated contracts where there is very little opportunity for negotiation of the contract. Think about the kind of agreements that you sign when you lease a property or when you purchase a property that's going to be financed by a bank. Very sophisticated language in those contracts, and in general, very little ability to bargain as to what those terms are going to be. If it is the case that you are not in a position to negotiate those terms, then you at least need to be real clear on what those terms are that you are obligating yourself to. There's a couple of ways you can do that. One, you can read the contract, and that's going to give you some idea of what those terms are. But a lot of that may also seem like a foreign language to you. It is highly advisable, if this is a significant agreement that you're entering into, that you review it with your counsel, because many of the terms that you're going to encounter in that agreement are very familiar to most lawyers who draft agreements and who advise their clients who are entering into agreements. And the lawyer can translate it to you into terms that are more accessible to you and put it into a real-world context as to what it's going to mean for your business. Thank you for watching my video. If you have any questions or comments for me, please feel free to contact me. Otherwise, have a look at some of the other videos in my series.